Could we please invite Danny Burgess back to the stage for a few acknowledgements? Thanks, Danny.
Thank you, Warren. I just want to actually, I think we should give a big hand to the MC tonight. He's done a fantastic job, don't you think? Warren Burr, please, everybody. Yes. Yeah, it's time to do a few thank yous because these nights just wouldn't get put on if it wasn't for our sponsors. And we do have to acknowledge these sponsors. And we have the greatest array of sponsors you've ever seen. I can't acknowledge them all, of course, but they're in the program and you can see them. And we really do thank them from the bottom of our heart because it is absolutely incredible. Without them, the ASA can't survive because the ASA, we don't make any money ourselves. We plough it all back. We're a non-profit organisation. So we thank you, sponsors, and thanks for coming along tonight, some of you, and helping us out, okay? Thank you. I want to thank our judges. Our song competition will fail unless we get our top judges, and we get the best. We get the people that are in the music industry, and they've been in the music industry for a long time and they know what makes a good song. And we always get these guys, we ask them to do it and they do it of their own free will and they take a lot of time to do it and they don't get paid for it. So we want to thank you judges, and I know you're lots of here, so thank you very much. Yeah, please. Our presenters, of course, we ask people from ARIA, APRA and all facets of the music industry, and they are right at the top of their game. They're right at the top of their industry, the music industry. We've got producers, we've got so many different people, but they come of their own free will and they actually present for us. So thank you guys, please. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Yep, thank you. Okay. And of course, we've got celebrities here tonight. There's people. We are busting out with celebrities tonight. They're all over the place, and they really like to come and have a good time, and they certainly do have a good time. I know some of them having a great time, and but they do make the night a fantastic, enjoyable night, and they get up and they give out the prizes and stuff like that. So thank you guys. Yes, please, everybody, just for all our celebrities here tonight. I can't name them all. I've got to say a special thank you to Michael Pappas and the great crew of AV Corp. Michael does he does a lot of big shows and he gets paid a great deal. He gets paid accordingly because he's one of the top AV people. But he also supports the music industry and in particular the ASA. And he gives a great deal of his time and expertise so that a night like tonight can happen without it costing the ASA the earth. So thank you, Michael and the crew from AV Corp. And also a few more thank yous to Australian Data and Cable, which is Andrew Scott, Michael on sound, and Aaron on just backstage there on monitors. We thank you guys. You've done a fantastic job. They've come in below. They've charged us a pittance on what they usually charge. So thank you guys. We really appreciate that as well. Other people I've just got to make a mention of is Mike Bailey. How good is Mike Bailey? He came up and did the in memoriam at the... He wasn't supposed to do that tonight, but Melinda Schneider couldn't be here with us, so Mike stepped in, and thank you, Mike. You're a fantastic guy. And he's isn't he great at what he does? I've got to thank Russell Smith. Russell comes along, videos the whole show every year, and he does a wonderful... he deserves a round of applause. Thank you. He is the director of West Ashfield. The Sandra Malone dancers, the dancers here tonight, and they're really helping out on stage, and they're doing a whole lot of stuff, so we thank them. And I've got the food was fantastic. How about the food? Yeah, good? Yep. Woo! Dolcissimo, yes. Okay. And I have a great friend, and he's been a friend for a long time. He called me up, and it's Martin Sharp. He called me up when I came back from Australia, from England, and he said, would you like to back a guy called Tiny Tim? And I thought, Tiny Tim, hang on. What's this going to be like? But I can say it was one hectic ride and fantastic. He was one of the greatest guys. Martin was Tiny's mentor, and Martin has also given us that fantastic limited edition item tonight for auction. So Martin, and he came along, and I really, really do appreciate it. So Martin, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much. And I've left West Ashfield, the Leagues Club, to last because how about this venue? Look, without West Ashfield Leagues, this wouldn't be happening tonight, and we've got to thank the board of directors under Peter Hardgrove, the chairman, and the CEO Andy Timms, and all the management and staff. They do a fantastic job. We've been here all day. They've just been magnificent. They've got the winners, and they've got the food, the drink. It's been magnificent. So we can't thank them enough. Please give it up for West Ashfield Leagues. Thank you.
Okay, as I was mentioning earlier, we need now to the stage the ASA Director, Alan Gilmore, to talk about the Rudy Bransma Award, along with David Wellham. And David, I was telling you, insulted me earlier. Only joking, David, but he said, look, mate, about 10 minutes ago he came up and he said, look, mate, I've been to a couple of awards lately. And he said, I don't know whether you know where I'm from. He said a couple of award MCs have been saying, I'm from Maton or Maton or somewhere else. And he said the actual pronunciation is Maton. And who doesn't know that?
The Rudy Bransma Award is given each year by the directors of the ASA in recognition of songwriting excellence by an ASA member in the annual songwriting contest. The award is given in honour of the late co-founder of the ASA, Mr. Rudy Bransma, whose vision in founding the organisation way back in 1979 has guided us towards what will be our 30th anniversary next year. The nominees for the Rudy Bransma Award this year, in alphabetical order, are Alec Raymer and Johnny Kay, Amanda Easton, Andrea Barnett, Anthony Frizzell, Gillian Jake, Joe Kelly Stevenson, Katrina Burgoyne, Michael Pavlich, Phil Murray, Ronnie Ray Rivers and Sarah Jane. I'd like the Rudy Bransma Award nominees to come to the stage while we hear excerpts from their songs.